Happy Life Pause, Life Sacred Pause. My name is Val. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. I love Wednesdays for this reason because I get to come and we get to just be and pause. And so today, while we're getting settled, essentially this is a place for you to come and land and to be able to draw your attention back onto you. So just as you're getting settled and moving around, just allow yourself to take a few of those exhales. Full permission to slow down, full permission to be present, full permission to whatever it is going on in your day. Internally, maybe there's a lot of noise. Maybe externally, there's a to-do list. Just allowing that to be where it is and what it is. And we're going to turn off as much as we can the thinking mind in the sense of that we're going to give that a little space. It's done its job. It's this wonderful tool. And right now, we're going to tap in and draw into these other parts of us, our sensing body, our feeling body, and our emotional body, and our whole sensory body. And in doing so, in the quietness of the mind, we might feel more spacious and then all of a sudden have new insight, new ideas, right? So we're just giving ourselves an opportunity to create our own internal equanimity, like you're just looking for your own balance, your own center. And balance is not a straight line we walk. Balance is one that we continually discover over and over again as we become different iterations of ourselves and different moments, right? Maybe sometimes life is a little bit more abundant and full. Other times it's more slow and steady or even stagnant, right? And so we discover ways that are going to allow us to feel a greater sense of internal harmony. And when we don't, it's easy for an old default pattern to come in to pull us into a state of survival, essentially fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. So go ahead and get comfortable. Actually, you know what? Before we get comfortable, let's come on up wherever you are in your day. And I love my new I want to show you guys a few little things. So we went, my team is together this week because we're launching our program. I'm so excited about it. And so we went and we got some more plants. Look at that beautiful plant over there. And the one in the corner, it's so gorgeous. And I got my paintings up. I'm slowly allowing my home is slowly becoming this extraordinary, even more extraordinary sanctuary. And so let's go ahead and stand up. And the other thing I want to show you is this great little, I used to kind of not really love these little jumpers because I was like, I feel like a guy, like I got, whatever, a sack of some sort. And now I love them. They're so comfortable, especially in Mexico. So go ahead, stand up, shake your body out, let your jaw go, your head go, your fingers go. And you can even intentionally shake out, like I'm rinsing out anything that's not mine. I'm letting go of my morning up until this point, my day up until this point. Shake it out, anything that feels heavy, or just allowing yourself to shake. And energetically and even visually, if that's a thing for you, just allow it to start to almost like fall off of you. Whatever's heavy or dense in your life, just any confusion, any procrastination, any worry, just let it shake off, shake off, shake off. And then stop and just feel your body wherever you are. Just feel your body. Maybe soften the windows of your eyes and allow yourself to really just feel the energy moving inside of you. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. And now let's take a seat. Any comfortable seated position. If you're sitting with your legs crossed, just having something underneath your hips. If you find that your knees are higher than your hips, it's going to be uncomfortable to sit. So when you place something underneath your sit bones, it allows your hips to soften, that pelvic bowl to open, and you can actually sit for longer. You can, of course, sit in a chair or lean up against a wall or a couch or something like that. And go ahead and just maybe soften the windows of your eyes. Just allowing yourself to go inside. A moment to pause. A moment to be here. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale deeply. And allow yourself a moment and feel whatever points of contact your body has on what you're sitting on. Just become very interested in it. Notice how your hips are touching either the floor or chair, your glutes, maybe your feet. Just notice the points of contact. And now begin to just become aware without changing or shifting anything. Just become aware and witness your breath. Lips are soft to touch, tongue rests behind the teeth. It's a slow breath where you're very aware of it. You're curious, you're interested in your breath. And begin to witness your breath. And get very, very curious about the inhale, the top of the inhale. Pausing for a moment and feeling yourself full and relaxed. And as you exhale, imagine like you're draining out, softening out, surrendering to gravity. And then pausing at the bottom of the no breath, feeling yourself spacious, empty. Inhale slowly, a nice slow inhale, filling yourself up, very focused on your breath. Pausing at the top and again, feeling that contrast of the fullness, abundance. And it's a slow exhale, allowing yourself to just soften and surrender and release out, presencing yourself, all the breath out, all the breath out, all the breath. No breath, and feel. To stay relaxed in the spaciousness. And a nice slow inhale, filling yourself up and maybe even visualizing or sensing your body filled with this life force, this prana, filling yourself up in all inches, nooks and crannies of your body. Hold at the top, feel yourself full and comfortable in the abundance. Stay relaxed as you exhale, nice and slow, and be aware of your body as you're releasing out, and almost like you're pulling and drawing anything that's not serving you. It's been used. You've already used it. You're done. Let it go out. Let it go out. Let it go out. Let it go out. And no breath. Just pause at the bottom. This is space. Knowing and showing yourself you're safe in the spaciousness. A slow inhale. Take it up. Nice and inhale. Nice and slow. Take the inhale up. Holding at the top. Stay relaxed. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. A nice slow exhale out. Slow, 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 slow. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And no breath. And now allow your breath to spill free, staying inside, staying aware, staying available. And imagine or sense as if some loving hands just gently guided your shoulder blades to soften down your back and spread. And now bring a little breath right into the chest cavity, across your clavicle. Let the shoulders reach to either side of the room. And now see if just in your attention you can find more space, simply guiding your breath to show your body what space feels like. Spaciousness. And now go ahead and see if you can bring the breath down right to that mid-belly, mid-back area. Without any thinking, we're just bringing breath there. We're just inviting some breath right into that area, a little bit more space. Sometimes that area of our body can get contracted and bound. So all we're going to do is just bring a little breath. And now go ahead, see if you can start to bring the breath down into the pelvic region, into that area, and really feel yourself breathing into that area. Our vital life force, this is our energy, this is the creative center. Breathe. Breathe into that area. Remember, we're pausing the mind and we're allowing ourselves to feed and nourish these other parts of ourselves. So see if you can just breathe into the sensation of what creative life force feels like in that area of your body. And as you stay and breathe with yourself, and we're pausing that mind, all I'm going to do is just share a little insight, a personal insight. And my invitation is to listen to this from a bird's eye view, like you were looking at someone else's life with your story imprinted somewhere in it. So there's a relatability perhaps, and you can take maybe some new insight, new information that maybe you weren't so available for, because sometimes we can get so deeply ensconced in our own lives. And so I've noticed lately, and I feel very passionate about transitions, especially transitioning into my 50s last year and witnessing change within my own body, within this new being that I am. And I don't believe that we really honor these moments where there's a rite of passage, if you will. Perhaps we do if you have a bar mitzvah, or you've maybe gotten married, but these big things in life, and maybe even not so big in the becoming anew, whether in our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, our material worlds, where there's a transition. And when we're transitioning from one iteration of ourselves into another, it's almost like we're teaching a part of ourselves the new way of being and remembering this becoming. It's already in us. It's just that maybe we've been so conditioned in certain beliefs and thinking that we've identified ourselves to an old way that no longer suits the who we're becoming. And remembering that we're more than just our thinking minds, it's useful to start to teach or show or practice new behaviors, new tendencies. The thing is, in order to become the new, attempting to do it from the old, I have noticed doesn't really bear fruits, if you will. Meaning, in this new becoming of my body changing and the things I'm choosing to do activity-wise, or the food I'm choosing to eat, or the way in which that I'm experiencing life now, is very different. And if I attempt to do it from the old version of me, I found that I'm fighting and making the changes wrong, or making myself wrong. And in this bridge between the two worlds, it becomes a sufferfest, it becomes a struggle. And it's the pauses that I notice that when I come back into the body and I just quiet the mind a little bit, I can start to teach my body what it would feel like. What would it feel like to be really, really comfortable in this life that I'm choosing to create. This life that, with this body, with this vehicle, with what I know up until this point, to also then get to decide, what do I prefer now? And so in this moment, as you settle into your body and your mind is more quiet, just tap into that something in your side of you that's building, it's bubbling, it's ready. And all we're gonna do is give it a little time to our bodies to get familiar with this. So whether you're imagining or sensing something in your life, an area of your life becoming more enhanced, evolving into what more of a preference is, and maybe you cannot see it, you just feel it. Take a moment and feel and sense this in your body. Breathe. If this next version of you was one where you felt super comfortable, you felt confident, you felt proud, you felt worthy. If that were really possible, how would that feel in your body right now? Because it is. And these moments of reminding our whole being what it feels like, we're showing ourselves that it's safe. It's safe when we're in transition. It's safe when we're in the unknown. We can be safe too. We can feel safety in our bodies, in change. So breathe that in. I'm safe. I'm safe in the change. Again, you may not know what the change is. You may feel like you're in a dark room, not knowing where the light switch is. And in this moment, the experience of safety is also available, even in the uncertainty. So breathe that in. Just a few more moments. As human beings, we actually need certainty, a surprise, change. And simultaneously, we also need security, comfort, certainty. And so it's useful to become very aware of when there is uncertainty in your life. Where are you getting your certainty from? Is it from an addictive pattern or behavior that you know isn't good for you? It's okay if you are. Just become aware. We're just staying witness. We're staying open. I know for me, it's every day reminding myself that actually I choose breath and pausing and the feelings of comfort and safety to be more familiar, to be things that I'm certain that are there too. And if you've been, like myself, hardwired more toward chaos in the uncertainty, feeling insecure, unsupported, all over the place, a mess, incompetent, that's common. Just also know in this moment, there's another way. So what are you ready to invite in any area of uncertainty in your life? Something you would prefer to experience. Just one energy. Maybe it's ease, maybe it's trust, maybe it's peace, maybe it's joy, maybe it's gratitude. And feel that in your body. Just breathe it into your body. Breathe it into your body. Showing ourselves that in the middle of our day, in the morning, in our evening, that we can pause and we can choose and we can feel what it is that we prefer. Training all parts of us to get online. Breathing, feeling, feeling, breathing. And if you have the opportunity to offer yourself the gift of time, maybe stay here. Otherwise, just take something that, from this, that you want to have beyond this session, and you want to maybe bring into your day. Place your hand somewhere on your body as a gesture of, yes, I'm taking this with me and I'm remembering and I'm imprinting it. And breathe into that area of your body. Let it go. And slowly open your eyes, just gaze around the room, a soft gaze. Just looking in and taking in your environment, finding a few things that you can just presence yourself to with gratitude. Thank you, plant. Thank you, mirror. Thank you, couch. Thank you, blanket. And then whenever you're ready, go on with the rest of your day. Very much look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. The doors are open for the collective. So if you're interested in that information, I'll make sure I put details in the information below, as well as the most recent video. This is a cohort to come together to do things like this, to integrate the full whole system, the spectrum of being a human with other people that are also doing this work, so you feel safe and supported in the process. And when you're walking that bridge, which no one is exempt from, the iteration, right, where all evolution is happening to everybody. And when you're crossing that bridge from one iteration to the next, there's support. Support is powerful. It's magical. And you get to have that. So much love. See you soon.